abilities are. What is about you? What is your interest? What is your ability? Exactly, what are your strengths and what are your weaknesses? Self management can also help in how self management helps you. It develops good habits in you, overcoming your bad habits, reaching your goals, overcoming challenges and difficulties. See, if you are managing your time, if you are managing yourself, then you can develop good habits. You can do more tasks in which you are good at it. So there will be no time to do some tasks that are your bad habits, because you're already given time to your good habits. If you are managing your time, you are properly fixing your time to reach your goals, you are doing more efforts to reach your goals, and so you are overcoming your challenges and difficulties. Self management includes the following terms. First one is the self awareness. Self awareness is about knowing yourself, like your likes, dislikes, your strength, and your weaknesses. Self control, it is the ability to control your behavior, discipline. Now, self confidence. Self confidence is in believing yourself, your ability. You are believing in yourself only. Next is problem solving. Problem solving is to understand a problem and then to find the solution. First, understand it and then to solve it. What is self motivation? See, self motivation is motivation that comes from inside. No one else is going to push you. Personal hygiene and grooming. Personal hygiene and grooming is keeping yourself clean, healthy, and smart. To dress up neatly is come under the personal hygiene. Positive thinking and teamwork. Positive thinking is you are finding positiveness, good things in a bad situation also. Like if we are going for from this pandemic, you are still positive. You're still thinking that yes, we are having a shelter, we are having food to eat, we are having virtual classes, being at home, at least we are going through our studies, we are not missing them. So this is the positive thinking. Teamwork is working together with the pupil. Like if mom gives you a task to perform a project with your teammates or your classmates, that is a teamwork. Last two is time management and goal setting. Time management is to plan something. Goal setting is to accomplish that goal, to fix a goal. Like you have some dream to achieve something, so it is your goal. And mind it, your goal setting should be realistic one, right? It should be high, but it should be realistic one. So coming to session number 2, these all are the activities, so we are skipping that. Yeah, it's very good point. Session number 2, strength and weakness analysis. See, analysis is a very broad term. Analysis stands that you are going in depth of everything. You are going to find out every perspective. You are going to investigate every perspective of your inner self, whether it's strength and whether it weaknesses. Strength and weakness analysis begin with knowing yourself first. Analysis start with yourself. First, you have to know yourself. Like, what is your beliefs? What are your likes, opinions, background, your dislikes, your values, right? Now, Let us have some examples of our strength and our weaknesses. See, if you are good at understanding others people emotions, then it is your strength. If you are unable to resist the junk food, then it is your weakness. If you are good in helping your parents with the household chores, it's your strength. I would like to learn more about computers. You know that you are not good in computers, then it is your weakness. Now, what is knowing yourself? It is of understanding who you are, what you like, what you don't like, what is your beliefs, what are your opinion, what is your background, what you do well and what you do not do well. राइट, क्या चीज़ आप अच्छी करते हो और क्या चीज़ आप अच्छी नहीं करते हो, कहाँ से हो, आपकी क्या लाइकिंग है, क्या आपकी डिसलाइकिंग है, आपका इंटरेस्ट किस में है, आपका बिलीफ किस में है. दिस इज नोइंग योर सेल्फ. अब नाउ वी आर कमिंग टू एनालाइज आवर स्ट्रेंथ एंड वीकनेसेस. सो एनालिसिस स्टार्ट फ्रॉम नोइंग आवर सेल्फ. स्टार्टिंग कहाँ से एनालिसिस की? अपने आप को जानने से. There is an example of strength and weakness here. See, strength क्या है? What we are good at it. जिन भी चीजों में हम अच्छे हैं, that is our strength. Weaknesses क्या है हमारे? The area we are finding of improvement, where we are lacking behind is our weakness. जहाँ पे अभी हम पीछे हैं, वो हमारी क्या है? Weaknesses हैं. What is the main agenda of finding our weaknesses over here? Why we should look at our weaknesses? See, self management is all about to improve yourself. So if you are going to know about your weaknesses, you're going to improve that. And if you are going to improve your weaknesses, your self confidence, your self esteem will get high. Let us look at this flow chart. By understanding ourselves, we can know what we can and what we cannot do. Next, based on that information, we can plan what and how we can improve ourselves. Third one, by improving, we will feel confident about ourselves. Right? Now, how to identify our strength? How we get to know about our strengths? First thing, take time off to think about what you do well. Think of anything that you are always good at. वो चीज़ें सोचो जिसमें आप हमेशा से ही क्या हो, अच्छे हो परफॉर्म करने के लिए. Think about what other appreciate about you. ऐसी चीज़ें सोचो जो लोग आपके लिए appreciate करते हैं, कि लोग मेरे में क्या, मुझे किस चीज़ में अच्छा बोलते हैं. So that is your strength. For example, if you have got good marks in mathematics and ma'am said, very good, you have done very nice. So this is your strength. What about weakness? See, where you find struggle or difficult to do, the task you find difficult, that is your weakness. Look at the feedback you receive from others. What others say about you. If they are saying no, you didn't perform well in this exam, that means it is your weakness. Be open to the feedback. What does feedback means? Feedback means um if ma'am teaches you and asks you questions afterwards, and you are not going to or you are not answering it properly, that means the feedback is not proper. You are ma'am, either ma'am teaching is lacking somewhere or you are lacking somewhere. So you have to change the strategy. So this is the feedback. Always take the feedback in a positive manner to improve yourself, not in the negative manner. See, here are some questions that will help you to find your strength and weakness. Like, how am I different from others? ऐसा क्या है मेरे अंदर जो मुझे दूसरे लोगों से डिफरेंट बनाता है, अच्छा बनाता है, मैं लोग मेरे में एडमायर करते हैं और आई एम डिफरेंट फ्रॉम द अदर्स. So these all are my strength. If you are finding something unusual from others, that is your strength. Or if you are finding something struggle, some difficulties in doing some tasks, or you are getting some advice of improvement, that means it is your weakness. Now question comes, difference between interest and abilities. What is the difference between the interest and abilities? See, if I like doing drawing, then it is my interest. I enjoy doing it. I feel good at it. और it is my self interest. मेरी एक inner satisfaction filled up होती है by doing drawing. No one asked me to do so. I just love to do it. It is my interest. What is ability? Ability means an acquired or a natural capacity that enables an individual to perform a particular job. That means जो आपकी inner strength है किसी काम को करने की, that is an ability. How ability and your interest is different. For example, a person likes to play cricket. He likes cricket, but he is lacking in the strength, or he doesn't have a stamina to stand and to play, to run. He has interest, but he doesn't have the ability to play cricket. So here is the difference, interest and ability. Interest is only the thing that you enjoy doing, but the ability is the capacity or the natural strength to do it. Coming to the next session, session number 3. Yeah, self confidence. See, what is self confidence is? Believing in yourself, believing in your own abilities. Self confidence is a sense of trusting own abilities and self. There is an example of self confidence. Let us study about it. Neeraj had difficulty in speaking English. He therefore avoided talking to his classmates. He believed that he can learn English by joining English speaking classes, and in few days he was able to speak English fluently. So here we got to know that Neeraj is a self-confident person who believed in himself. Now coming to the Shalini. Shalini was preparing for her final board exam. She feared that she will not be able to get good marks in English because of her poor memory. So here Shalini thought he is not able to get the good marks. Once she thought that she is not able to good marks, let us see what happened. This made her nervous because her exam, and she actually got poor marks in the exam. So here's the self-confidence matter. Shalini was getting a question mark on herself, so she was not able to perform well in the exam. Here are the qualities of a self-confident people. Self-confident people have a self-belief. That means they believe on their self. Hard work, positive attitude, and commitment. Commitment means if you have set any goal, if you have think about something that you have to perform this, then be committed to it, then work for it. Don't quit. Now, how to build the self confidence? Step 1 says appreciate your achievement and accept your failures. That means if you have achieved something, then appreciate it. And if you have lost something, then learn from it. Step 2 says have a goal and take steps towards it. First, have a goal and take steps towards it. That means first set a goal, set an event that you want to achieve, and then work hard for it. Step 3 says always look at the good side and be happy. That means always be positive. For example, if you have lost a match, then don't be sad. Look where you were lacking behind, and now set a good strategy to perform well in the next time. So this is some key points to build your self confidence. See, now there are some factors that will decrease your self confidence. How your self confidence will degrade? First thing, when we think we cannot do a particular work, जब हमने सोच ही लिया कि हम कोई ये काम कर ही नहीं सकते, then our self confidence will degrade. When we keep thinking of our past mistake and feel bad about it instead of learning from them. When we expect to be successful at the first attempt itself and do not try again, that means if we are going to do some task and we have thought, यार ये चीज तो पहली बार ही हो जानी चाहिए, दोबारा ना करना पड़े. So this is not about self confidence. अगर वो फर्स्ट टाइम में नहीं हुए तो आपका सेल्फ कॉन्फिडेंस बिल्कुल डिग्रेड हो जाएगा. You don't have to do this. You have to continuously act on it. आपको continuously उस पे perform करते रहना है. When we are surrounded by people who have a negative attitude, if we are surrounded or if we are with the people who always have a negative attitude about particular thing, or they are complaining about something or anything, every moment they are having complaints, so we are not having a positive approach of anything. So firstly we have to think positive, we have to act positive, we always have to look good sides even at the worst situation. That will build our self confidence. So here we are over with the 3 sessions: self management, then we studied about self confidence, right? What is the self confidence, how to build up the self confidence. If you are having any kind of doubt, you can WhatsApp me, you can message me, right? Have a good day.